So Simmers, my name is Darth Jesweaksims and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build. Today we're going to be doing Lilsimsie's St. Jude Shell Challenge. Let me tell you, this was definitely a difficult one, especially with the shape of this. It was just so hard to roof, and I think it still looks weird. I think I still could have done a better job on this, but it was like the only way that made sense to my brain. Sometimes people make fun of Simsie because she does a lot of blue Suburbans, but I really understand why. There's a lot of blue swatches in this game, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a blue Suburban for Lilsimsie. We're just finishing up getting the roof pieces on here above the porch and like moving and adjusting all of them so they're not clipping into the rooms, because I hate when that happens because sometimes it likes to peek through and you actually get like a piece of roof in the way. It's really annoying. I don't know why the game does that sometimes, but we finally got the roof on. I put a dark like metal roof type, I guess, on, and some white trim and obviously blue siding. That's like my favorite siding in the whole game. I love the siding. And also we're using a lot of like growing together and the business and hobbies pack and like some of the new kits that came out, like the hobby kit or the woodworking kit. I really don't know what to call it. I don't remember the name of it. There's so many kits now, I can't even keep track of them all. One of the hardest parts about these shell challenges for me is finding a place to put the stairs. So that's what I try to do first, and then I kind of do the floor plan from there. I was able to get 2 bedrooms up here, and then I was also able to fit in 2 full bathrooms up here, which is really nice because my Sims are constantly peeing themselves. In the garage, I did put like a fake step in here, and I really like the look of a fake garage when we could do the fake foundations in the front. And then you just kind of make the wall height medium and raise up the foundation inside the rooms, which is really cool. I don't really do that often, but we did it in this build because it was easier. Well, I did it. I don't know why I said. I was also able to fit an office downstairs, which is really nice because I fit all of our computers and like the easel that we could fit in here to do painting. And then we also have that kind of contained to one room. The kitchen is kind of small, but there's a lot of clutter in here, so it feels really full, and I love that about this kitchen. We got the new refrigerator that has all the pictures and stuff on it, which I adore. I absolutely love this refrigerator. I put it in like every single build since. Like, I can't get over it. It's so adorable. I love the pictures, and I wish The Sims would do that more because it's just so cute. It like really gives you the idea that people live there, because I have stuff all over my fridge. Like even right now I've got like all of my kids like artwork from the school year, and it's his last day of school today, and I'm so emotional. Like he's getting so big and I can't believe it. But we're working on the garage now. I'm using all the stuff from the new pack or the new kit, and I even put in the like water heater and the electrical outlet because I thought that would be some gameplay, would be interesting. And all the woodworking stuff. We have a family that lives here. I actually made a whole family for this build just so I could play in it a little bit. And I love the drywall paint. Oh my god, let me tell you, I love it. I really like the look of like having a half finished room. Like that's kind of what my office is going to look like here in a few weeks when I actually repaint. I still haven't gotten to it yet, guys. So much has come up. But I even put a little room so that we could get into the water heater and fix that if it breaks, to spur gameplay. And I really love the water heaters in the game now. I don't usually play with them because I forget about them a lot, but I wanted to add it for this one just to fill that weird space there. And I'm using the Eco Lifestyle flooring throughout the house just because it's my favorite wood flooring, and I just love the yellow tones in it, and it makes it easier for me to do stuff like blue homes because a lot of the blue sofas and furniture have this tone of wood. Not all of them, but like most of them. But I absolutely adore this kitchen. It's so cluttered and I love it so much. I do have a really bad habit of like not doing one room when I'm building. I kind of like put things as I see it in the build just because that's how I build. We've also got like a stand mixer, the bread saver dishes from the For Rent pack. I love that scale. Oh my god. I have one that's similar to it at work, but it's actually like the balancing ones, and it like speaks to me on a whole personal level. Love all the new kitchen clutter kit stuff. It's great. I highly recommend that kit because it's so cute. We also got this new like picnic bag. I love it too. You can get groceries out of it, and that's really cool. The oven mitts, adorable. Absolutely adorable. Cereal, love it. I always try to put my cereal from the outdoor pack on the top of the refrigerators usually when I'm building, but I love everything in this kit. It's so cool. And the tablet recipe book, awesome. Love it. I love that shit because that's what I do when I'm looking at recipes. I usually have Pinterest pulled up on my tablet when I'm cooking. Also using some clutter from the business and hobbies pack, like the pottery dishes and the posters. I actually really like, there's like a bunch of different swatches. And every time I see the light switches, I just go ahead and put them in every room, or else I forget to put them in. And it's not realistic if we don't have some light switches, you know? Also adding a money generating trash can. There's like 7 Sims that live in this house, with the 2 that live out in the pool house or guest house. So I wanted to make sure that we had one of those because we get like 70 simoleons a plate off of the money generating trash can. It's super helpful for a large family. And like I said, everything in here is going to be pretty cluttered. I really want to do like board games everywhere because there's grandchildren that live here, and these grandparents are just like super fun, so they like to have board games and play with their kids and their grandkids. And I just think that that's really fun. That was the whole premise of this build, was essentially just family. The description of the house when I put it on the gallery was like, after some medical issues, the Holbrooks moved back in with her parents, and I put a get to work little saline drip holder in the corner. If you don't want to see that, just delete it. It's fine. That was more so for the environmental storytelling of the family that lives here. So if you don't want to see it, you just go ahead and remove it. Also, just adding some knitting stuff. I really wanted there to be a ton of activities in here for you to do if you decide to download this build. So it uses a lot of packs. I'm really sorry about that. But I just loved building this because I like doing base game builds a lot. And I do have another base game build recorded, but I like being able to just build freely, even if it's really, really pack heavy. I decided to make the downstairs bathroom just a half bathroom because I didn't want them getting confused with like the showers, and we really don't need 3 full bathrooms, I don't think. There is a lot of Sims in this household, but we do have 3 full bathrooms in here. It's 4 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms, I believe. So I'm also using a lot of stuff from the new bathroom clutter kit. I don't remember the name of the new one. They're all bathroom clutter kits to me. Like, there's just so many nowadays, and I can't keep up with all the names. But in all seriousness, I think that what Lilsimsie does on her channel during her charity month streams is simply amazing, and so generous to all the families that benefit from St. Jude, who go there and have to deal with such horrible, awful things with their child that they probably never expected to ever happen. And that's why I wanted to do this shell, and Simsie's like part of the whole reason why I even have a channel to begin with. I really love her message, and I hope to be able to donate more in the future. I just really appreciate what she does for all the families. Cancer touches just so many people's lives, and it's great what St. Jude does, and it just makes me sad to think about what would happen if there wasn't St. Jude. So if you can, please go over there, donate. Families whose children are at St. Jude don't have to pay for anything while their kids are in treatment, and it's just amazing because it's powered by donations from people like you and me. And that's why I'm just so incredibly grateful to anybody who has subscribed to me, or who will subscribe to me in the future. Thank you guys all so much for following me and watching my videos and being silly with me. I really appreciate every single one of you. But getting back to the video so that I don't cry, we're working on the main bedroom now. I'm getting in a business and hobbies bed and some side tables from Growing Together, and also the dresser from high school years, as well as their like ottoman from high school years, just because it's my favorite stuff. For the rugs in here. I used a cats and dogs one. I was going to use a Strangerville one, but I didn't like the llamas on it. Like, I love the llamas. It just wasn't fitting for here. That's more of like maybe an Oasis Springs build, maybe. Also, just making sure I have tons of clutter everywhere. And I replaced our TV stand with a radio, the record player. But we're working on the grandparents' room right now. I'm adding a little alarm clock and some plants and a bunch of clutter. Like I said before, this is the most cluttered build I think I've ever done. That still works like a normal build. And I might actually play in this house with the family that I created for them just for fun. I don't know if I'll ever show it on the camera, but just because I have a lot of things going on already with Baldur's Gate 3 and Pal World and my Legacy Challenge and the Rags to Riches, and possibly doing the 100 Baby Challenge. Like I said, go vote. Make sure you do that. And I'll see if the people want the 100 Baby Challenge. Also, just give me any suggestions that you might have for games that you would like to see me play. I'm totally into, like, trying new games. I really only play a few games, and if there's something that you guys want to see and you like watching me, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I also thought it would be fun to maybe film some Tiny Glade stuff. I just have to figure out how I can record it, because if I try to record it the same way I do my normal gameplay with OBS, it doesn't like capturing the frame, so I don't see anything. It'll capture music just fine, but it won't actually capture like what's happening in the game. I don't know what's up with that. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe I have to do a window capture or something instead. I don't know. I'll try to figure that out, and maybe we could do a Tiny Glade video every once in a while. I think that might be fun because you can build like little villages and things like that, and it's so cool. It's such a really cool game. I'm currently working on the twins' room. They do have like a room divider, so they do have a little bit of personal space, but I tried to fill it with as many like kids items as possible. They've got a craft center, they've got a dollhouse, they've got a violin, a toy box, just so many things. The bear plushie, so they can talk to it. I wanted to make sure that everybody had something to do all the time. You know me, I like to keep my Sims busy always. No downtime ever. You get burned out? Oh well. I'll craft you a crystal that makes it so you're not that way. But Legacy Challenge, it's a grind. You gotta do your stuff. You gotta be always on it, or else you're not gonna finish the Legacy Challenge. And with the 100 Baby Challenge, it's also like, it's literally a challenge. You have to make sure that you're doing what you need to be doing. So my Sims never really get a break. And that's kind of what I do with a lot of my builds, especially when I'm using all the packs. I'm just like, I need all the stuff. Like, I see it and I'm like, oh my god, I should have this. And that's why I skip around a lot when I'm building, because I see something and I'm like, oh, this would look really good in here, or this would be a really cool gameplay object that I could do. So that's why there's always a lot of packs when I just kind of freely build. I do have a base game build coming out soon. I just have to do the voiceover for it. And then I also have my 100 Baby Challenge house build, which, like, go vote. Because if you guys don't want the 100 Baby Challenge, I won't do it. And if you do, I will. Like, 3 people, I think, or 4 people, I think, want it. So, go vote. But now we're moving on to the greenhouse / guest house area and our backyard. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that I had as many activities as you could possibly get in here. So we've got the flower arranging table, we've got bees, we've got computers out here, the swing set, anything that I could get for kids, I could put out here. And then obviously we had to have another room for the parents of the children, and then their grandparents. So we have this little room here that I just kind of made. It's very simple. I just didn't really know what else to make it, like what other shape to make it. So square it is. I tried to go a little bit more modern with the guest house though, because I wanted it to feel like it was maybe built after the original house was built, and it's also just not attached to it, so I didn't really want it to look the same. Like, the windows are the same, but it also has some of the bigger, more modern windows on it. I was also struggling with like what to do with the fence. Like, I didn't know if I wanted it to wrap all the way around the house and have like the gates close it off or what, but then it wouldn't make sense to have like a car parked in the driveway if you couldn't get in. I don't know. It took me like 10 minutes to figure out whether or not I wanted to do the gates. I'm not even kidding you. I had to cut some of this out because I was like, do I do gates? Do I do 2 gates? Like, I just had to cut it out. It was stressing me out. I also created like a little living room in the guest house just so that they had a TV out here if they didn't want to go inside all the way. And I also gave them a laptop and a dresser mirror combo. I also added the little awning from Eco Lifestyle. I never really get a chance to use that because I always play with shorter walls, but since this has taller walls, I like it a lot. It's just really big, and I don't like using it because it doesn't fit in a lot of the shorter wall heights with like the doors. But I actually was able to fit it in, and I'm pretty happy with that. Also using the new little book thing and a new laptop from the Business and Hobbies pack. And the new fan. I love this fan. It's been like 2 rooms in this build already. I literally love it. It's been in like almost every build. I love a new fan. Honestly, I really do. Like these stand-up fans were something that I've asked for a long time in The Sims, and we finally have it, so I have to use it everywhere. We're also adding in the little hobby board from the Lilsimsie pack. I'm trying to make sure that all the little holes line up with the actual pegboard. And we're just adding a few clutter items here, like the headphones and like the little car. I wanted to make sure that there was like a picture or something up there, but I don't think I could get one to slot up there, but that's okay. I think I ended up putting something else up there, like, yeah, the little, like a plant or something. I don't really remember. It's taking me forever to find what I put up there, so I don't even know. Oh yeah, some flowers. Okay. Sorry for rambling there for a second. I just like completely went mind blank on what else to talk about. Like I've been kind of busy at work. We've been getting a little bit busier, so I know I won't be able to upload as much. Just in the coming months, I might be able to do like a few more build videos. Just usually that's what I have time for, is to do voiceovers. I don't always have the time to do like a full length hour video or 2 like I have been in the summertime, just because I work a lot more and my son's not in school, so I don't have a few hours throughout the day to record while he's not here. So it's just easier for me to do the voiceovers sometimes. So expect a little bit more of those throughout the summer. But that is all I have for this speed build. Thank you to Lilsimsie for doing the shell and doing everything that you do for St. Jude. I really do think it's incredible, and thank you so much for being an inspiration to me and so many other creators. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Dag dag!